1 double crochet, two double crochet, and 3. Just push that around, and then we chain 2 to create the corner, and then another 3 double crochet into the same space. 1, 2, 3, and now we chain 1 to move across there, and in this space do 3 double crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then you chain 1, and now we're going to join into the top of this turning chain. So the top is the 3rd chain, 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to make a slip stitch into that chain to join. And that's the end of round 3, and that's the end of making the granny square. So now you get your scissors, we're going to finish off. So trim enough of a tail, long enough so that you can weave it into the back of your work with a yarn needle. So there we finish off. Now with your yarn needle, for this centre here, you can tighten that by just pulling, and that will tighten up the centre there. And with this tail, just weave or thread your yarn through your needle. Now you can see where that's coming from that side, so you want to head around this way. And we're just going to weave the tail in around the centre. You just hold it there so that you don't pull threads out. So I'll show you again. So thread through, hold the middle of where that needle is, just so it comes through properly. And now, so we were heading around that way, now you're going to skip that loop there, and we're just going to weave back through the opposite direction, and that really secures it so that that tail won't ever come out. We hope it won't. and then you can trim that off. Now with this right there, with this tail, yarn tail, give that a trim so I can get it through the needle easily. Just weave, thread that through your needle. And where you can see that we've finished off, there's the knot there. Just take the needle down. This is the right side. So this is the side that would be up. And you can tell because the edges curl up. So this is the right side. That's the wrong side. It looks totally different, you can tell. So when you're weaving this in, just take it down the middle of that next stitch where your knot is. Take it down the middle there. And just pull it through and hold that as you pull through, just so it doesn't ruin it. And then you can just weave it down through one of those stitches there, and then bring it down through these corner stitches. Holding it there so you don't pull anything out of place, and then weave through those other corner stitches there. And then turn it around, and where your end is there, skip that last loop there, and then take your needle back in the opposite direction. And that should make it so that that one doesn't come out easily either. And then you can cut that off. So that's how you do a complete granny square. Just pull that into place. Complete granny square with the 3 rounds. Now at this point you can get one of your buttons and just sew that on with a sewing needle and cotton thread. Now if you want to make the granny square larger, you can start off as normal, so a slip stitch, it'll be a slip stitch into the next, or each of the next 2 double crochet stitches. You chain 3, 2 double crochet into the corner space, chain 2 to make the corner, and then 3 double crochet into the same chain 2 space, and then you chain 1 to move across these 3 stitches, make your 3 double crochet stitches here, chain 1, 3 double crochet stitches, chain 1, and then do your 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet into your corners. So that's how you do each of these sides. And then when you're coming back around towards the end, so you've done your 3 double crochet here, you chain 1 to move across these 3 stitches, and then you chain 1 and then join into the top of the turning chain, so the 3rd chain of the turning chain, the third chain stitch to join, and you join with a slip stitch, and you just continue to do that for as many rounds as you like.